We love a good rise to stardom story. But let's be honest, there's something irresistibly dramatic about a celebrity downfall. The glitz, the glam, the lawsuits, the scandals, the Twitter threads that spiral faster than a PR team can say no comment. In 2025, a handful of stars didn't just fall from grace. They crash-landed with the force of a box office bomb, a cancelled franchise, and a messy Reddit AMA all rolled into one. From reality TV implosions to high-profile lawsuits and tragically public meltdowns, this year has served more celebrity drama than the entire Golden Globes red carpet. Fame, as they say, is fleeting, and the spotlight, it burns. So let's start the video, grab your popcorn, maybe a helmet, and brace yourself as we unravel the most jaw-dropping celebrity nosedives of 2025 so far. 1. Mickey Rourke. Some actors take reality TV gigs to boost their fading fame. Mickey Rourke? He detonated his own career on Celebrity Big Brother UK with all the grace of a live grenade in a fine china shop. At 71, the once celebrated actor entered the house with an air of "I say what I want" bravado and quickly turned it into a PR disaster. When he hurled a homophobic insult at JoJo Siwa, calling her a rainbow reject, the internet went nuclear. Viewers demanded his removal, and producers didn't waste time. They cited threatening behavior and booted him before the next episode. Instead of apologizing, Rourke threatened to sue for defamation, claiming his freedom of speech was being violated. Social media laughed, the industry sighed, and somewhere his publicist probably booked a one-way ticket to a remote island. Mickey didn't just tank his comeback, he turned it into a cautionary tale in record time. 2. Masahiro Nakai. Masahiro Nakai wasn't just a celebrity in Japan, he was a permanent fixture. As the frontman of SMAP, one of Japan's most iconic pop groups and a beloved TV personality, Nakai was omnipresent in households for decades. But in January 2025, his empire crumbled overnight. Long-rumored allegations of sexual misconduct finally surfaced in public, leading to an immediate sponsor exodus and a blackout across major networks. Despite issuing strong denials, Nakai swiftly announced his retirement and vanished from public life, leaving fans stunned and heartbroken. In a country where entertainment is carefully curated and scandal often suppressed, Nakai's downfall was seismic. It wasn't just a career ending, it was a cultural reset. Media outlets scrubbed his name. Variety shows pulled his reruns. What was once Japan's national treasure now felt like a name no one dared to mention. A disappearance so complete, it felt like a digital ghost story. 3. Kim Sae-ron. Kim Sae-ron's story is the one that makes your stomach drop. She wasn't just another K-drama star, she was a prodigy. At 10, she was stealing scenes. By 18, she was leading dramas. But one 2022 DUI incident sent her carefully built image into freefall. She crashed into an electrical transformer, injuring no one but causing widespread outages. The public backlash was immediate. Projects were dropped, sponsors disappeared, and the bright future everyone imagined for her dimmed almost overnight. She tried to apologize. She tried to bounce back. But Korea's celebrity ecosystem is brutal, especially to young women. In February 2025, she was found dead in her apartment. The nation mourned. She was just 24. Her death was officially ruled a suicide, and it reignited urgent conversations about mental health, online bullying, and the impossible standards celebrities are held to. She gave the world her light, and in return, the world watched her burn out. 4. Justin Baldoni. Justin Baldoni was the guy who made you cry at weddings, even if it was just from watching the trailer. He built a brand out of being the sensitive, soul-bearing rom-com renaissance man. But in 2025, his public image took a nosedive into full-blown courtroom chaos. During the filming of It Ends With Us, co-star Blake Lively filed a bombshell lawsuit, accusing Baldoni of repeated sexual harassment and fostering a toxic work environment. The accusations weren't vague, they were specific, documented, and instantly viral. Baldoni didn't go quietly. He filed a countersuit against Lively and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, claiming defamation and conspiracy. It didn't help. Agencies bailed, awards were revoked, and his much-hyped directorial projects dried up like a Hallmark Channel script rewrite. The man who once gave TED Talks on redefining masculinity is now the star of a real-life cautionary tale. The rom-com king, rewritten as the villain before Act 2 even started. 5. Kim Soo-hyun. Kim Soo-hyun wasn't just a K-drama darling, he was practically royalty. From Dream High to It's Okay to Not Be Okay, he was the face of global Hallyu fame. But early 2025 dealt a blow that no fanbase could soften. Allegations emerged accusing him of grooming fellow actress Kim Se-ron, who died by suicide just weeks earlier. Their long-standing, close friendship came under sharp scrutiny. The accusations, though not criminally charged, set fire to his career. Kim denied the claims publicly in a press conference that felt more like damage control than redemption. Brands like Prada, Tous les Jours, and even Samsung severed ties overnight. His highly anticipated Disney Plus thriller knockoff? It's now on indefinite hold. His agency's lawyers are on speed dial, and his fan forums are split like a K-drama love triangle gone wrong. Whether guilty or not, Kim's story is now a chapter in Korea's cultural reckoning, and the ending is far from scripted. 6. Greg Wallace. Greg Wallace was once the loud, lovable face of MasterChef, the guy who got weirdly excited about custard and declared everything either delicious or not quite there. But in 2025, the show served him his final course. Allegations from over a dozen women surfaced, painting a chilling pattern of sexual harassment and inappropriate behavior dating back 17 years. And this wasn't a slow simmer, it boiled over in days. The BBC yanked his appearances from streaming services. Charities like Ambitious About Autism cut ties. His endorsement deals vanished like an undercooked soufflé. Fans were horrified. Had this all been hiding in plain sight under the tablecloth of British TV wholesomeness? Viewers who grew up on his voice now can't stand to hear it. Wallace's legacy? Less about great British dishes and more about the bitter aftertaste of unchecked behavior. His fall wasn't just a career misstep, it was a full-on culinary catastrophe. 7. Armie Hammer. Armie Hammer tried to make 2025 his comeback year, but instead of rising from the ashes, he tripped on the smoldering debris. After years of exile following abuse allegations and those infamous cannibalistic DMs, still not over that honestly, he tried to rebrand. Cue the indie film no one saw, a podcast called Unscripted Redemption that sounded like a parody, and a sun-soaked Instagram monologue about personal growth. The response? Equal parts side-eye and satire. PR experts flat out called the attempt a lesson in how not to re-enter the public eye. Major studios want nothing to do with him, and his name is still a no-fly zone across casting calls. Social media wasn't forgiving either. He became the punchline of memes, threads, and TikTok commentary. At this point, even redemption arcs want nothing to do with him. His brand isn't damaged, it's dust. Sometimes, the curtain call just needs to stay closed. If you enjoyed this deep dive video into the Hollywood Hall of Shame, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more spicy celeb updates, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next scandal that breaks the internet. Trust us, there's always another one coming.